the ones that do know, they don't really like you said, like there's some girls that I know that I believe they're psychic, but they don't push it out there.
No.
They just say, if you want to know, come and check me. If you don't,
the one I met,
she
weren't trying to push.
Yeah, they don't push it out there.
And I only met her because she was my brethren's sister's friend.
And plus, you have to be open-minded as well.
100%.
Do you see it as that person's gifted?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, she doesn't come across as a bad person, but then even if she was a real, a black witch, whatever.
Black witch?
No, as in that when I mean a white witch or white witch or black witch, etc. She don't come across like that practicing.
Two things:
Ouija boards and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, see them.
I'm not in that. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
So if you see someone doing that, is that demonic? If someone does a Ouija board, or are we saying we don't know what?
But then where's it? But again, a practicing Christian, as you said, would ask, where's like who are you communicating with, and where is this energy coming from?
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
No. Oh, yeah, we just cut that out.
Scared of aliens as well.
Yeah, but open-minded to what degree though?
Everything, man.
Like what though?
Everything, bro.
Like what's this? Like, give me a random statement. What should a man look out for?
No, I don't think you should look out for anything. But I just mean,
Why go for this vest, blood?
Do you reckon
it was hot, but I knew you were gonna say something.
Do you reckon there's shapeshifters that live amongst us?
I don't know about that. I heard about stuff like that, but I try not to go down the rabbit hole. But
you don't reckon there's... Okay, do you reckon there's...
Okay, I do believe that there's inner earthers.
What does inner earthers mean?
As in, like, there's people that live within the earth.
Oh, inside?
Yeah.
What about...
I believe there's, like, a good cause to, like, look down that theory.
Do you reckon there are people that are psychic?
Oh, yeah. I've met people that are psychic. Okay. I've met one woman that's psychic, so I know for a fact that... Like, I don't know how that works or whatever.
She come across normal?
Yeah, very normal. She told me stuff that I didn't know until later on.
Okay. Which or what?
No, it proper worked out. Like, I didn't ask her anything.
No, but I'm saying, do you think those people are normal, though? In terms of, like...
Okay, so so this is part of the problem. Remember, because we've been...
Your mic here, that's...
Because we've been conditioned. Remember, back in the day when people were doing witchcraft and all that, like our people, whatever, the rest of the Europeans got told that, okay, cool, this is bad, you shouldn't really do this, such. But then when you look at films or, I don't know, documentaries or whatever, there's always meant to be like a good one and a bad one. Yeah. So if there is a good witch out there, that means there's also a bad witch. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if
I think there's good witches out there.
But I don't...
But why call them witch?
I don't know, but...
Which isn't bad.
Which is bad.
No,
but it's just the way we've been told.
To believe that witches are bad.
You being...
Witch is just a term for someone who practices witchcraft.
Yeah.
You add in positive or negative to it is the connotation that's been given to, or we've been taught, like you said. But doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
I don't think we've got enough knowledge on it anyway. I feel like if someone's spiritual, it's different to them being a self-proclaimed witch.
Potentially.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, if, for example, if you're spiritual and you're on God's side, I don't know if you would call yourself a witch.
I hear that.
Do you know what I'm saying? You'd probably say like, divine or I'm in touch with this. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you say I'm a witch, I don't know, man. Because I swear they got like board, like
not all of them. Not all of them.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah, but
like
okay.
FIFA.
Yeah.
But but you know what I mean. But or FA or the FA or UEFA, they've got that for witches.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So them man meet up and they'll be like, "Yo, what's good? What happened? Whatever."
I get
Top witch
why.
of the month.
I get why a Christian would say, but if you have this psychic power, where does it come from? If you don't believe in God, they automatically would assume that it's from the devil or somewhere bad.
But these people, they do believe in God. Can you get a witch or someone spiritual that doesn't believe in God?
No, the person who's judging the witch. The people judging witches will say they don't believe in God.
Yeah, money listen to that. Oh, who doesn't believe in God?
Just someone who believes in God and is strong in their faith
wouldn't
believe witches exist. So that's why there's always a negative connotation to them, is what I'm
saying.
saying.
They would believe that it comes from...
I hear you, but what colour is that person, though? Yeah, because
I
get why you say that, but it shouldn't matter.
No, but if someone right now...
Yeah. The colour matters,
showcase their powers to you, for example. Yeah. My mum would say that person is possessed by the devil. Is what is my point.
My mum would have probably said the same thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the person is.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
true,
just
yeah.
because it's a foreign power or foreign
And
something
you
that's
don't have
foreign.
the knowledge of it
But
as
I
well.
think but I think it depends on what the power is.
Psychic.
Psychic.
I'm talking about someone flying. I'm talking about someone being
it's a
psychic.
Someone telling you something that you're probably, and this is because you're young and you're naive, you're not even paying any attention to it. And then it turns out that it's all
Oh,
true.
the thing you said about the... I remember you telling me that.
All of it. Like, look, there's not, I'm not talking about like inconsistencies in the story or inconsistencies from A to Z. All of it works out. How?
But then what? But why don't you like these people ever give man lottery numbers?
I know. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what happens to me in 10 years, but just give me
Yeah,
the lottery
like,
numbers,
give me
bro.
the numbers, man.
Rollerball or something,
Something,
Thunderball.
innit?
You know, like the 500,000 or
Bro,
something, bro.
Euro, something, man. Do you know what I mean? But in my mind, I just feel like because, I don't know, people like that, you kind of have to broaden your.
So where's the line?
This is part of the
Because
problem.
because see the problem with heaven and hell, the devil and God and whatever is,
Mm.
people always assume that the devil is going to come to you presented as the devil. As in,
Impossible.
I'm gonna
It's never
come
gonna
to you-
happen.
That's what I'm saying. But people see evil as that. As in, the only way the devil's gonna come to me is I'm gonna know it's the devil. It's easy. No, sometimes the devil says to you, "What's that film with Al Pacino and
Oh, I think I know what you're about. One of them's a lawyer.
yeah, Al Pacino
yeah,
and
I knew you-
what's my man in John Wick again?
Yeah,
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
And Al Pacino's the devil basically.
Yeah, and he's trying to steer him.
So he's steering him in that way. But there's better times that there's things that happen and the devil will say something to someone. And sometimes he doesn't have to exercise his power. He just to let you know, brother, I know what you're... Remember the one on the train? Where
I've only vaguely remember the film.
some brother brings out a knife on the train to them and he's like, can't lie to you, your wife's at home cheating.
Yeah, see,
So you can either do what you're going to do now or you make it off this train now, you can get home just in time to find out she's cheating. But he says certain things. The brother's like, and he runs off the train. So I'm saying no one else will know in that interaction who the hell that is, but he will know like you're somebody to know what you know. So I don't think the devil always turn into some like bat wings, horns and says, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think, and also sometimes the devil gives you what you want
Yeah, but I remember.
and does this and says, how much do you want this?
No, but I agree. Part of me agrees because who was saying it? It was saying that when God picks you, the devil also picks you, for the simple fact that he wants to try and test you as much as he possibly can, and try to get this and that. And I just feel like you have to be open minded about it. That's why I was going talking about the whole fireball situation and the inner earthers and blah blah blah.
But don't you think it's mad that God knows everything anyway? Like if you talk about like God knows everything, so God knows how your life's gonna end, my life's gonna end, Taser's life's gonna end. So it's like,
what you're doing?
what about with the game, bro? Allow me,
No,
man.
but it doesn't really.
Do you know
it
what I'm
does-
saying?
No, but that's why I was saying to King the other day. It doesn't really kind of matter what. It does matter what you do in the here and now, what we think or what we perceive. But in the biggest scheme of things, it doesn't matter because your destiny's already been
Have you pressed record?
planned
Yeah,
out for
that's
you.
good, yeah.
It's already been planned out for you.
Yeah, but isn't God's thing free will?
Supposedly.
And
So-
then also, nice people don't come to you in, like, they don't look gold or have this mad halo around them.
No.
So why would the devil come in dressed in black? Is what I'm saying. Either way, you have to practice discernment to know whether this is something that's good for you or bad for you.
Yeah, but that good person doesn't want anything from you, I'm saying. Whereas the devil never really does anything without a motive.
There's always
Yeah,
a
but
hidden-
you don't know the motive though.
That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm
no,
trying to
no.
say to you. So I'm
But
saying,
same with a good person though.
yeah, but the good person might have a motive because it's just being a good person.
But you don't know that. Is what I'm saying. The fact is you don't know. If someone offered to help you, say I don't want anything, so part of you might be like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, you might think it's a trick. I don't know.
It's the same. I'm saying they
Yeah.
could both present whatever it is to you the same way, and you still question it, depending on how you feel towards the situation.
Yeah.
But you still have to practice. Well, or how much you give. Like I can invite you to an after party, for example, and you could behave. Whereas there's some people that go to the after party and consume all the drugs and alcohol that's in there.
Everything.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no, I heard that. It's a tricky one, man. I don't know, man.
just got to know how to navigate, man.
We've been on this earth for a long time, and we still don't know a lot. So
Even the ones that do know, they don't really like you said, like there's some girls that I know that I believe they're psychic, but they don't push it out there.
no.
They just say, if you want to know, come and check me. If you don't,
The one that I met,
Go about
she
your
weren't,
business.
she weren't trying to push.
yeah, they
anything
don't push it out there.
And I only met her because she was my brethren's sister's friend.
And plus, you have to be open-minded as well.
100%. But as a kid, I wasn't open-minded like that. I was thinking,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? What? And then later on, I'm like, raw.
That's mad though. It's happened to both of you lot. It ain't happened to me though.
When the dots connect. You can't do nothing about that. That's like me giving you a little bit of evidence here, a little bit of evidence there. It makes no sense to you whatsoever. Later on in life, it all makes sense.
There's bare things like that though. There's a lot of things that you even just like.
No, but she's telling me stuff I didn't know.
No. I'm not talking about witches.
Okay.
I'm just saying in general, like, there's a lot of things that probably happened when you were like 18, 19 and you thought you knew better. And then later on in life, maybe someone's elder is giving you more information. You're like, oh, that's why. And
Nah, but he's not talking about that. That's experience.
I was talking about something else.
Oh, he's talking about something like this person said this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it was very it was,
the person,
it was unique to his situation.
This is how bad it is. The person broke down who it possibly could be. How? How? And then later on in life, this happens, that one happens, and then they're left with like these options or whatever.
Do you see it as that person's gifted?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, she doesn't come across as a bad person, but then even if she was a real, a black witch, whatever.
Black witch?
No, as in that when I mean a white witch or white witch or black witch, etc. She don't come across like that practicing.
Two things.
Ouija boards and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, see them.
I'm not in
there,
that. I'm not involved. I'm not
but
involved.
So if you see someone doing that, is that demonic? If someone does a Ouija board, or are we saying we don't know what?
But then where's it? But again, a Christian, a practicing Christian, as you said, would ask, where's like who are you communicating with, and where is this energy coming from?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because they're automatically say that this is ungodly, but that's again what we've been, programmed to think about witchcraft and.
Wait, so can I ask you a question? Yeah. Well, actually, I'll ask it after. You said two things.
The person who gave you that advice, you didn't take it, right?
You mean back in the day?
Yeah, you didn't take the advice, and what happened, didn't it? I remember.
Yeah.
Do you think that if you did take that advice and move whatever needed to be moved or whatever, and nothing happened with police or whatever, do you think you would have still been here like you are? Or do you know what I'm saying? Because
happened for a reason. I get that.
Because you didn't do stuff.
Yeah, I get that. No, I do believe everything.
You know what I'm saying?
I do believe everything happens for a reason. But I remember there's always like, that's why another reason why I believe in like the whole multiverse thing. Because there's a scenario where
like parallel universe.
Yeah, there's a scenario where I didn't come today, and this conversation is still happening with you two, and you guys are talking about X, Y, Z. But that's a whole nother branch of life. But the branch that I took, because, I didn't listen to her. I found out later on, etc. But I do agree. I don't know if I would have been here now. I don't know where that would have took me. Like, literally. Because even...
how would you know, though?
No, because basically... Can I say some of it, a bit of it?
Yeah, without being too crazy. I don't know. You have to decipher...
But either way, without saying any detail... You're not gonna know if you did A or B.
No.
It's just the way is because I've told him because he knows the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just explain.
I put it this way, yeah. Like so, someone comes to you. You're on the road doing what you're doing. Someone comes to you and says, "Taze, if you carry on doing what you're doing, police are gonna come and raid your yard at some point next week. So do with that information what you want to do. Now you can either go to your yard and remove all you need to remove." Police come in a week's time, they find nothing. Or you just ignore this person. But then you ignore the person, police come, you go jail. But in your journey in jail, you realize what you're doing ain't good. So you come out of jail and you're a changed person. So I'm saying, but if that didn't happen to you, you might still be on the roads doing what you're doing because you've had no epiphany moment for you to change anything. Yeah, so it might have been too late for you to change. You know what I'm saying?
That example is a bit techie because the police were coming anytime anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
What?
No, remember, when she's speaking to me, she just got here. She's a fresh...
No. What I'm saying is, forget what she said to you. At some point, the feds were going to come to you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at that.
Yeah,
but that's a might, though.
It's not a might. You're dabbling in that kind of lifestyle.
100%, that's what I'm saying. But remember, in terms of how the police come to you could be in different ways.
But they were still coming, regardless. Like what we just said, the conversation we just had before you came in. My man said if he sees dust.
Yeah.
Because he knows there's some point.
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
if someone said to him, yo, they're coming next
You're on
week.
borrowed time.
Yeah, you know you're on borrowed time.
I get
bro.
that, but I think because you're young and you're naive and you're hearing certain things, you're thinking this don't make no sense. And remember, how we're speaking plain English now, she weren't speaking plain English. She was speaking broken English in a French accent. And what are you talking about? So it was hardly any English, more French. So I mean, so I'm not understanding what she's saying. But then when I've got out a couple years down the line, she's speaking proper English now. So she's breaking it down to me. I'm like, raw. And then she's going on further. And I'm like, wait, what? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think everyone has a moment, whenever they're doing anything, everyone has a moment of realization. Whether you want to take it on board or not is up to you. But I think that's what happens. That maybe that's what, in terms of, remember you said God's plan at the end. I think maybe that God always gives us moments where he's like, I can see your destiny, but I'm giving you 2 or 3 chances of this free will where you can, instead of going right, you can go left, you know. I'm going to give you another one. It's on you now. So I think maybe that might be what God does in terms of...
I thought we're never going to know.
That's the thing, you're just never going to know. Because I don't even think he gives you chances like that.
It's just set, like...
No, you don't know. You can't tell me, okay, God gives 3 chances.
No, I'm not saying 3 chances.
No, I'm saying, and then going through life, you sit back and tell me what the 3 chances were. You don't know.
I hear that.
You just put it there. You say, you know what, it must have been that time. But God's never going to say, yeah, it was that time.
Have you seen that film? I don't know what film it is, yeah, but I've seen it on TikTok. I haven't really seen the film online. I've seen clips. It's a black man, and whenever people die, he comes for their souls. And then it's like the end, when the person dies, he puts their heart on a scale.
Sounds familiar. Is it old or new?
I think it's not old. It's like, it looks like
10 years.
Like within the last 10 years maybe. And he puts their heart on a scale, and basically, depending on what you've done in your life, like the more evil you are, the heavier your heart is, isn't it?
I hear that.
So he puts like something on this side and something on that side, and he gives you a chance to talk to him at the end. So you like the table. I'm the black man. You're the person. I put this like weighing scale on the table, and like you got a chance to explain why you've done stuff in life. But all right, cool, I hear you. But let me just weigh your heart. And if your heart's heavy, then there's that door.
Yeah,
if
that
your heart's
door.
lighter,
Then there's
that door. But you see, this whole life is mad because we don't know anything. Because remember, if you speak to someone Muslim, they're going to tell you
from a certain point of view.
Their point of view. If you speak to someone Christian, they're going to tell you their point of view. Someone Buddhist, their point of view. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone Jewish, their point of view. So it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Harry Christian and them man there over there. Is it Christian?
Yeah, there's even people that believe that this is an ungodly universe. Obviously, there's other universes and whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's no
even
God
that
in this universe.
The universe is like, the guy saying that, would he say something about the speed of light is so fast that even if we got into an aircraft and we went to one of the other galaxies...
Yeah, when you come back, the time will change.
By the time you come back, it'll be like 3 million years or something like that. So he said that we can get someone there,
but getting back...
but we will never, ever hear a message... Oh, you keep knocking from behind you.
Sure.
You will never, ever hear their response back because it's too far ahead. Sometimes in life, yeah, it's just... To quantify stuff is just... It's just long, bro.
No, but you know what they're saying? That they found code in the universe. So the same code that's printing that, or made that computer that's got these cameras going on, whatever now.
You say code?
Code. You know, like it takes
coding.
They're saying they found code in the universe. So that's why they believe that.
Where do you find... Like, sometimes it's like, where do you find this, man?
They dig. They look. They dig. Scientists, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But even scientists get stuff wrong. And they're meant to be like, you know, as smart as whatever.
Boy.
Yes, it's rough, man. Because when that's why I don't like.
To be fair, you have to get it wrong to get it right.
Yeah.
Do you though?
Yeah, you got to make mistakes somewhere. You got to lose somewhere and make mistakes.
You got to figure it out.
No, I don't think the problem is making a mistake. It's when you print it or you make it seem like it's fact, so everyone's got to listen.
But that's an agenda, though.
I'm not saying like back in the day with witches, they used to say.
Oh yeah, but they'll kill them.
No, if you tie a rope and a rock or something like that, you throw them in the water.
Oh yeah, if they live, they're a witch. If they die,
if they float or something, they're a witch. If they sink, they're
you just kill
bare people, man.
Yeah, but that's 1800s though. 1800s was different. That's like they were hunting down random
Yeah,
people.
but you got to think about people that didn't have nothing to read, nothing to watch. Just literally their belief is whatever their parents or whoever's leading that area told them, and then someone comes out and says that they're a witch.
Okay, so question: what do you guys think about the hieroglyphics in different parts of like the world and all that?
I find that it's fine to like watch documentaries and study books and that, but I haven't seen it myself.
Taser's got this thing where if you don't see it himself,
No, because
you can't
someone
really...
could but someone could just say it. Someone could just say, "Oh, this is there and this is what it means."
But there's
No. What Richard's trying to say is in terms of, for example, you got the pyramids in Egypt, but then you've got pyramids
Mexico.
in Mexico. You got pyramids in
but all
China,
and the thing is, and the pyramids have all got the exact same
or something similar. Like they don't make no sense.
In the world, like when you pinpoint, it's like the degree of where they are. They're exactly the same in all these places.
Like some of the
people are like,
but
it can't
again,
be.
How do you know that?
No, but some of the
No,
pyramids
because scientists have like measured it and said like it's mad.
The maths that they were doing to get like the pyramids on the same line of the Earth's equator is virtually. They remember we're finding this out now. How did they do it back then?
Yeah, and they were saying
but what I'm
that's
saying,
is wild, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you can't tell me it's been proven just because the scientists said it. The same way they said. Way they said. Wait, hold on. The same way they said that they flew to the moon. People still poke holes in that.
No, that's not the same thing.
I understand why
is
they
it not
poke
the same
holes in
thing?
it.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I understand why they poke holes in it.
Why did they poke holes in it?
Because like, how can you turn around and say you went to the moon and then another second you're saying we ain't got the technology to get there?
But why can't you use
That don't make no sense.
No,
But
they've been to the moon. I think I think the race to get to the moon was a lie.
Okay, between
Because remember,
China,
America
Russia,
wanted to get there first. So America were like they've been to the moon, but that one you lied. Neil Armstrong wasn't the first predator. You lied because the things blowing in the background.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Come on,
who
man.
took the picture? Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's a joke.
So I get why but the hieroglyphics were there long before any of us ever existed in multiple different countries.
Yeah, but Tay, that's like someone saying, "All right, what's the biggest ocean in the world? The Pacific or the Atlantic?"
I don't even know.
That's like someone. That's like Taylor saying, "Yeah, but if I ain't been there, I don't know which one." Like someone can draw this thing and measure it and landmass.
I think they got one over here. I think there's like no, not a pyramid, but like hieroglyphics, maybe next to what's that?
Stonehenge.
Yeah, like
someone did some traveling back in the day, boy. Because I don't know how to explain.
But I think that's what people are saying, that in terms of it wasn't just humans here. People are saying that even, for example, the pyramids, one block of the pyramid is like, I don't know if it's like, I might be exaggerating, like 400 tons.
So they can't explain how the pyramids are even built.
Because they're saying with cranes now,
still struggling.
It will be a madness to make a pyramid. In them days, they didn't have no cranes.
So what is the conclusion? Is my point. Are they saying that there were giants here?
Apparently,
giants definitely existed.
Apparently, still not fact.
No, but you can see bones of giants.
No, I hear that. That one's not biblical.
There's bones of. I beg you, Google it. There's bones of giants, bro. There's bones. There's like footprints of. There's no way you can't tell me giants.
Do you believe in dinosaurs? You believe dinosaurs existed?
I was reading.
I don't believe in dinosaurs.
They were saying that they got when they found what was it saying? When they found the dinosaurs, they found the bones and they didn't call them dinosaurs. I think they called them dragons at first. And then later on, they called them dinosaurs.
Even that in itself is funny because every single civilization has dragons in it. Have you noticed that?
But they try to dismiss it.
No, as in like, in some book or something.
Somewhere.
You man didn't know each other. So how's everyone got a depiction of a dragon?
It doesn't make sense.
Like in Mongolia, dragons. In this other part of the world, dragons. Like,
but then they try to dismiss it the same way they try to dismiss the hieroglyphics. Like, oh, they didn't know what they were seeing. Oh, come on. So you're telling me all these people on different continents have seen something similar and they stuck it on the wall thousands of years ago, but now you're dismissing it because you think you're more intelligent than them. Allow me, man. Allow me. Please, man. I'm telling you, this world that we live in, man, there's too much. There's more questions than answers, bro.
Yeah, there's too many questions still.
Much more questions. Think about it. Look, NASA, once upon a time, was studying the ocean. They stopped.
Even the ocean,
They stopped, bro, and said, nah, you know what? Let's head out there.
No,
Yeah,
but
space. But the ocean's mad though. At some point, it's just black.
Bro, the ocean is right here, bro. It's
Excuse
right
me?
there.
Just put it down.
I
put it
know.
down.
No, the reason I'm not putting it down because behind it, there's something's dropped.
Oh.
Why do you keep just going back though?
But I'm not going back, bro.
So why do the thing keep moving then if you're not going back?
I'm hench. My thing is this. The ocean's right there. The sea's right there. There was one point, I think the Marina Trench or don't know, the Bermuda Triangle. They went down there and then they realized it was more deeper than they thought. They said that little area just there would have been 25 mil just to explore. That little area,
But that's what I'm saying.
let alone the rest of the world. But you want to spend trillions to go to somewhere you've never been before.
I think it's just easier to
Go up than
no,
see.
No, it's easier to just manipulate whatever they find up there as opposed to down here. Because look at the Netflix documentary that just dropped. The brother who had bare pee and decided to take this
The
submarine, and apparently every single test said this is not going to work. But somehow he's managed to convince this family and his son and all these people to get in there and let's go submerge ourselves in the ocean.
I'm not gonna lie though.
In this little tin.
Do you know what's mad? They said the controller was like a Xbox controller
That's
to move
the
the
Egypt
thing.
thing.
You think I'm going down there for a controller?
That's a Egypt
Crazy. Why
thing.
you don't charge this thing, bro?
That's the Egypt thing.
I heard the way it imploded was like within a split second. Bow,
I wouldn't
they're
be
dead.
They tested it and said it was going to implode. My man said I'm still going to go down.
I wouldn't be
No,
surprised.
apparently they've done other voyages with that same thing and they've been alright.
Bro, the ocean is a scary place, bro.
Apparently they said only like 5 or 6% of the ocean has actually been.
No, it's 17 now. The Earth's bed.
Are you sure?
Once upon a time, it was about 10 years ago, it was 6, 7. Now it's about 17, 18 max. They talk about the Earth's bed's been explored, yeah. The rest of it's ain't. So imagine that. That's like this. All of this is the Earth's bed, and only this has been explored.
Because what's mad is
That's
some
scary,
of the
bro.
things they've seen down there, yeah. Like when they go like,
You know
when
what?
they take like an aircraft, like
me get this up for
something
you.
down there, submarine or whatever. There's certain animals that like they've never seen light before.
Never.
Like, what's that? What
What?
happened?
Someone just passed away, but like, I literally saw him the other day.
That's sad, man.
A guy.
Yeah. My brother's older brother.
Condolences, man.
I'm looking at the picture like, yo, why do I recognize this?
Yeah. You see life, yeah.
Yeah.
You're flipping the convo again, but you see life, the life we're living, yeah. We're the age now where, man, that is just back that it can happen to anyone, bro.
This thing, yeah, they saw this down there.
Who, Joe Rogan? What's this?
Yeah, can you see that thing, the green thing?
Can't see nothing. It's just started. You told the box put underneath.
No, the one that says like scroll across, you'll see that this green thing. This. So remember the oil rigs that are all in the oceans.
Yeah.
They got cameras that are deep down, and they discovered some weird looking.
An alien thing.
Yeah, and it's meant to be like 100 feet long.
But you know what's mad about what's mad about stuff in general, yeah?
What?
Look. This.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's why I don't go in the sea. I ain't got time. People say to me, Marv, would you go on a cruise? No.
No, that cruise, I'm not doing a cruise.
I'm not going on a cruise, bro.
It's on a.
Because the boat sink and what? I've got to wait for how long? Move, man.
I'm not. Yeah, the cruise thing, I'm not really on.
Because people don't realize. You see, we're used to seeing dogs, parrots, cats, foxes. There are certain animals or creatures that your brain is not ready to see, bro. This thing has got sharp teeth and 4 black eyes. I'm not. What doing here?
Bro, there's animals that live in a.
But see, when I see stuff like this, it just makes me laugh, man.
Bro, that's at the bottom of an oil rig. There's just things just floating by. Remember, they've got cameras down there. So if there's no cameras down there, you're never gonna see that.
But do you know what's mad though? These things live in the dark here, so they don't care about what they look like.
Nah,
Man, so they don't care what they look like, you
No,
know.
he's not about to go link a babes. You don't need to worry about what he looks like.
Bro, the
However-
thing's 100 feet long,
But
bro.
what I'm saying
No,
is,
but-
however that bacteria manifests down there, we don't know what it's feeding.
No,
on.
but to his babes, he's lit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a babes down
He's
there.
mating.
course
He's
he is.
mating with other things. Like
He came from somewhere.
No, what I'm saying is, them conditions down there,
Yeah.
you're forcing light down there. There's no light there. There's no light down there. That's the whole point.
They were saying that there's
I said he's in the dark for a reason.
there's a squid that has got the eyes the size of a plate. It's that big.
Okay, I'm not disputing that. But what I'm saying is, there's no light down
No,
there.
I hear that.
So if you go down there, you look at submarine, like Marv said, and you buck this thing, you're gonna
you're
be
finished.
What the fuck
You're
am I
finished.
looking at?
I'd love to go down there though. And
Nah,
just
man.
brighten up the whole lights. See how
man.
see
Because-
how
but
there's
do
bare
you know what
lights
it is
here?
though? Do you know what it is though? There's this idea that if you go deep enough or go far enough, the other side is like Avatar.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like you're gonna meet paradise. That's
I hear you.
what is driving these people, you know.
I hear you.
That at some point, the light at the end of the tunnel is a paradise where the apples are everlasting and the sun's the sun is the right
unicorns.
temperature. Do you know what I'm saying?
Unicorns
There's
are
unicorns
flying.
running down the beach. That's the idea that they're chasing. And it's like, bro, you can live your whole life chasing this thing. For me,
No, I do think there's people live or something living down there. Like the ocean's too big for nothing just to be animals.
but it could just be the core.
Nah, I mean, like, I believe there's people down
Like
there.
Earth's core,
Something's down
people.
there. Yeah, I believe there's something down there, man.
First,
The ocean is too big, bro.
No,
it's
I hear
too
you, but when you're saying people,
and too
as in,
deep.
like, there's a whole like.
No, yeah, I believe.
There's a whole
okay,
entity.
no,
So what, there's a
okay,
Hackney
not
down
people, not people. Forget people. Entities. Let's go over entities. There's some kind of civilization or some kind of something down there. There's no way the ocean is that big and NASA just suddenly decided to stop doing research and for some reason focus on.
No, I think that's what I'm saying. I think they stopped doing research because remember, all of that money that they put into building all these machinery, they've sent it down there and it's not coming back. How many times are you going to keep telling the taxpayer, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll sort out your roads, but really the money's going to fixing these ships. It's not bringing back information. All we're getting is these infrared or whatever you call these pictures, and we've spent like what 100 million.
A lot more than that.
So at some point he's gonna be like, do you know what? Just don't go there, and then face your front.
I think they're still going there, just not telling us.
Yeah,
No, some scientists are probably still going there.
100%.
Because there's one scientist that said something about when he went underground and what he saw. He said apparently there was this mad thing where like when the submarine or whatever it was in, it hit like a barrier. And it was like a wave, like they couldn't go through it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
some white guy with like white hair.
Yeah, I know what you're
And
about.
he said eventually they broke through the barrier. He said like what they saw was like it was nuts. It was like some new world kind of thing. Yeah, the helicopter crash. But they died, bro.
Gone, yeah.
Like
no one was meant to. No one was meant to hear that.
That's what I'm saying.
That
And also remember, let's say for example we're talking on the podcast, whatever, and you say something you're not supposed to say.
Yeah, you're gone.
You're not gonna know until they knock your door.
Yeah.
remember the X-Files? You watched the X-Files?
Yeah. I went back and finished it.
Remember X-Files?
Yeah.
There was always this man in a black suit. Remember that?
Yeah.
Anytime
And
there
he's
was
smoking.
always smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you saw him, you knew
You knew what time was.
something serious happened. 'Cause
Something
he was
going on.
like, he works for the government, and he's a fixer. Like he's like, if you want something to disappear, and you're investigating it, and you turns up, you know.
You think Joe Rogan is in on his ranch in Texas for no reason? I can't go to a studio in LA.
Yeah, makes sense.
Start recording a pod. Nah,
I'm
man,
not gonna
you
lie
come
to you,
me,
though.
man.
And my thing is this. I feel like, you know, like they're still trying to research, partly trying to map out the Earth's bed, and they're at like, let's say that under 20%. I really believe by the time they get to 50%, they're gonna wish they never got there, because they're gonna come across something that, yeah, it's gonna probably frighten everyone. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man.
Yeah, but you say that, but a lot of people say what Hollywood does,
Yeah, they get the ideas.
is Hollywood gives you all these ideas first. So Armageddon,
No, it's true.
Aliens,
Yeah.
all these things in your head, so that when it kind of happens, you're like,
kind of like you're not.
because
It's
think
not
about
that bad.
9/11, Die Hard, and all these films. You saw terrorists taking over buildings, wanting to blow stuff up for time. So when it happened, it wasn't like it was kind of like, okay.
I saw a documentary about that, and they were saying that they would talk to they would talk to someone in high up in America in the office, and then they'll get ideas, and then they'll put them in the films.
Yeah, Hollywood is the Pentagon funds Hollywood as well.
So yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a scary world we live in, man. Very scary.
That's what Future says. Scary world we live in, but he's not talking about that. He's talking about things cheating on their man.
The panani. Here's what it is, man. What can you do?
That's why it's just mad that like sometimes when you're driving your car, whatever, you see something, sometimes you just got to drive off, man, face your front, bro. Because sometimes it's something you might pull up on something and
You never know.
what's this? Next minute you see an alien.
You never know.
You see me, I'll just close my eyes.
You know how much stories in what? So what are we saying? All them stories of people being either abducted or seeing this or seeing that are fake. In America, not necessarily here, because we don't really see that much.
America, there's so much land. They could be like, but
They could be anywhere.
think about I was saying on the pod last week or the week before, where I was talking about this iCloud or storage in the cloud,
Yeah.
and people genuinely believe that their stuff is in the cloud. No, there's flipping farms with servers, acres of them. Do you know what I'm saying? So you might buck an experiment. You might have just landed on Meta's server.
To be fair, most of the internet wires are underwater. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, better than
Like even
underwater.
the Meta glasses, I went to an optician the other day with specs, and the woman was talking about the new ones. So there's the ones that record, but there's the smart ones. where
Those
you've got
smart
like
ones,
you got like the virtual
Okay.
in your bro, you can wear these glasses, go to like a different country, and the person can speak to you in a certain
like
language, and it could translate it for you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Where do you go from there though?
No, we're literally gonna live in a virtual reality. That's the idea. Like, see, like the iPhone done it. Sorry, Apple done it. Where it's the big thing.
Yeah.
Meta's gonna tone it down a bit. It's just literally gonna be people wearing Ray-Ban. Like Marv now could be literally mapping out his schedule tomorrow, or he's texting someone back, and but to us he's just looking at us. He's in the room.
But Google, Google have got one, innit? They've joined the race now, innit? Like Google glasses, yeah. And their one's mad. There was a video where the woman was like looking around the room, yeah, and she done that, and she's gone, "Oh, Google, where have you seen my keys?" And obviously, with her doing that,
Scan the whole room already.
it scanned the video back and said, "Oh, your keys are just on the bookshelf next to your thingy." So she's like,
Terminator thing.
mental, bro.
See, we had this we had this conversation the other
black
day.
man. with a detonator. Remember the black man?
We had this conversation. I don't even know how we got into the conversation, but we were talking about something, and I was saying, brother, like it just looks like we're going towards Terminator days.
Brother, someone is going to agree to give themselves up as a machine.
That's brother.
One of the man them.
Yeah, and then that's when it starts. They'll be the first prototype.
Because even think, look at AI for example.
I'll do that though.
AI,
Don't do it, bro.
AI, for example, yeah. When it first came about, ChatGPT, bare people were against it. Yeah, but I know people who are heavily reliant on it. Like some people it's their therapist. Some people it's their personal assistant. Speaking to Daps the other day, and he's like, bro, in the next maybe we were saying like 5-10 years, but probably brought it back to maybe 2-3 years. A lot of jobs that are active now are going to be redundant in the next 2-3 years. 100%. So whatever skill you think you have that's important today, there's going to be a time in the near future where you cannot get a job with that skill set because there's no need to. AI is going to be able to do it better than you. Just prompting, like look at even things. Okay. Candid one, supermarkets. But there's barely any people at the till, and they got the big ones as well. You know, so you got the self serve kiosks where it's just like what was it, under 10 items or less. Now they got the big ones. You can do your whole shopping and bag it right there.
Nah, that's cool, man. That's good, man.
Yeah.
And bag it right there and leave. And you might get the security guys say, "Oh, let me check your receipt." But apart from that, it is what it is.
Technology, isn't it? It's gonna move on.
Uniqlo, I don't know if Zara's got it, yeah. Have you been Uniqlo?
I ain't been in a while.
Bro, they've got tills, yeah, where it's got like a basket, yeah. And anything you've bought in the shop, you just throw it in the basket and it knows everything.
That's Zara, innit?
I think Zara's got it, but
Yeah,
I first saw it in
It's
Uniqlo.
mental still.
You don't scan nothing, you just put it in the basket.
Yeah, you throw it in
and
there.
it just knows what it is and it tells you what the total
there.
is.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
still.
do you know
what I'm saying?
But this is what I was saying to him, that the guy, one of the first founders of the whole AI thing, was trying to go against it because he was saying how dangerous it could become. And he was like, "Oh, but what do you think is going to happen? Terminate." I'm like, well, where are we going?
It's true though.
Where are we heading towards?
Okay, does
It's
it?
true though. Where
If the one guy that helped create AI saying
he got shook.
we should,
Have you seen a movie called Ex Machina?
I think I've
So
heard
basically,
of it.
So basically, let's say a guy who's working with AI and he tries to make a human machine, and he invites this. I think there's a guy who does coding, and he basically says, "Come and meet my new project."
Yeah.
Guy comes to the yard, whatever, and then when he's in the yard, the test is. Obviously, I've told you this is it's a machine.
Yeah.
But the test is, don't get influenced by it. Because you're the man. This is the machine. But it's a girl walking around the yard, sleeping over. Like she's living in the yard.
Yeah.
This brother falls in like with her.
Jesus.
But then he makes a decision that technically he shouldn't have made if he believed it was a machine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as, towards the end, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's a sick film. When I first watched it, I didn't understand. Again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. I didn't understand what I was watching. If I watch that again today, I'll be shook. Because a gal could come to your yard and you don't know if it's a machine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, you know, man.
Nah,
You gotta know if it's a machine.
not the way they're trying to do them for the future.
Nah, man.
Bro, you won't know it's a machine, bro. You won't know.